Something I noticed was all the different parallels that were happening throughout the play. Elliot and his parents and his grandpa, and how they all had these experiences being soldiers. It was meaningful to me because I felt like it really formed this family unit we saw throughout the whole play. The first value that I saw was the value of home. So, two examples of this, well, each person had something that they took with them to war from home. So, the first thing was Elliot's Bible that he brought with him with all the pictures in it, and then also another big thing that people took to war was Grandpa's flute. I think that this suggests that family is important throughout this play. The second value is the concern with killing. They talk about the soldier's first kill and how, it's very traumatic and they have nightmares after it happens. So the two examples I have for this, first is Elliot having to kill his first person, and also Pops for the first time he killed something. We had very similar reactions. So something I googled was the flowers that Jenny was mentioning were in the garden, and along with that I googled Puerto Rican landscape just so I could get an idea of what she was dreaming about and the space she was trying to create that was very comforting to everyone. I think an American soldier is depicted in this play as a hero. Elliot is the hometown hero. He comes home, he's on the radio, and the radio is just talking about him and to him like he's a hero, and he is throwing out the first pitch at a baseball game. And then I think there's a more negative depiction of the hero as like vulgar almost, and this happens with Pop's letters, talking about his friends being drunk and throwing up, and Elliot, when he's on the radio, talking about how everyone just drinks away their problems and swears a lot. I think that this reaffirms the image that we have of soldiers as heroes, and it also challenges to me how we should treat them. Should we treat them as heroes when they come home? Should we be sensitive to the things that they've experienced and not ask them about it? Because obviously it's traumatizing. So the definition of fugue, according to Google, is a melody introduced by one part and taken up by others in different developments of parts that all interweave together. So I think that can be seen in this play because there's this legacy of these three soldiers. It starts with Grandpop and it moves down to Pop and Ginny and then Elliot. And it's all of their stories. It fans out. Each person's experience was different, but they all had this experience. I think that this play depicts the soldier as hero, and it also questions war. The intention of the writer I could see to be to give an accurate description of what happens and get people thinking about the cost of war. Question 1, how did you navigate the different people talking at different times and the different stories when you were reading it? And question 2, why do you think Elliot decided to go back in the end?